Yeah, the interview was great. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, you got it, man.
It was absolutely wicked.
It's going to be wicked, man.
Yeah,
It's going to be beneficial. I've learned so many terms here. Cracked. Let's see, man.
Love, don't forget love.
Yeah, I mean, you're awesome, dude.
So I think, I was just going to ask you a couple of questions just for the guys on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Obviously, massively successful guy, big mentor to thousands, millions, in fact, right? So, number one tip for just getting stuff done,
You saw one of the signs here. You took a picture of it on your phone. I said, hey, what? On every door to every office here in our studios, we have these little signs, and one of them said, obscurity is a greater problem than money. And I didn't know this. I didn't know this early on in my career. I wish somebody had told me that when I was like 25 years old, because I had all my attention on money, Yeah. Like when you started your business, you went and sold your mom. You wanted that $20, dude. Everything was about the money. But the truth is, that's not really people's problems. I mean, if you study the most successful people on this planet, people know them. Mark Cuban, Oprah, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett's the richest guy in the world. He's on TV 3 and 4 times a week.
Yeah.
Why? See, I was brought up where you're like kind of hide under the radar. I guess because we had things to hide under the radar. So I think the first thing would be like don't worry about the money, man. Worry about getting attention. Worry about getting known. If you're an introvert or if you're shy, push yourself out there. Don't let that be your kryptonite that you call it, and do whatever it takes to get known in the marketplace.
Cool. Yeah, I totally agree with that one. I mean, there's a big network marketing audience on this page, and that's what I was saying on the interview earlier, is you've just got to get yourself out there, talk to more people, show up online, show up in groups. Would have been very easy for me not to have done this Facebook Live now. We could have just gone, we're too busy to do it, and always make the time to do stuff. Like I wrote an email today, like, why did I fly 8 hours to be in Miami for like 3 days?
That was stupid. That was ridiculous.
So it was just to be on this show. It was a once in a lifetime opportunity that can take me to another level, hopefully, and maybe we can do some more stuff together in the future.
You got to show up, dude. And look at now. I know the cat. Now I know, and it could have gone completely terrible.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, if he wouldn't have come here, he'd be sitting in the UK right now, Manchester, where it's raining. It's raining. Victoria, is it raining right now?
Yeah, it's raining.
It's always raining. Okay. The sun comes out, you guys get scorched. Look at this guy. He's so white, all right? So I can't say that over there right now, can I?
Yeah, it's
People
fine.
kind of freaking out on that Brexit thing. But the point is, he would be sitting in bed right now with Victoria, okay, having his tea.
Yeah, that's it, having a cuppa.
And his spotted dick. and he'd be kicking himself in the ass right now for saying, dude, I should have gone there and met Grant Cardone. What could have happened with that? So
now we're going to go out tonight and have a cup of tea, right?
I like that.
Chamomile is the #1 tea in the world, by the way.
Oh, okay. I needed to know that.
All right, cool. So you want to, you just given me a little book as well, which was really nice gesture. I don't know if you want to tell the guys about
Millionaire
this.
booklet. I just wrote this. I wrote this book. It's a little tiny booklet. It's 42 pages long. You can read it in 20 minutes. I had a guy from Forbes read it. He says, I read this book in 20 minutes. He's like, dude, I got to tell you, I learned more in this book in 20 minutes than I learned in 5 years of college.
Wow.
So it's called The Millionaire Booklet. I wrote it after a charity event on a Sunday night.
All right, sweet. Just getting it done.
We raised $2 million at this charity event. And I realized while I was in the room that everybody in that room, most people are really caring people. People are really, for the most part, very generous people. What you doing, man? Leaning against my sign, man. And so I left there and realized all these people wanted to help, wanted to do more, and they couldn't. So I wrote this book, How to Become a Millionaire. It's 8 steps that I've used in my life that got me kind of where I am right now. And then we basically took this program and have now built it into a 70-hour program on the exact steps that I've taken in my career. So I don't do anything for one thing, right?
Yeah.
This became the seed for this.
Wow.
Right? So, look, at the end of the day,
it's a blueprint, right?
It's a blueprint. It's called Grant Cardone's Playbook. It's what I've done. If I look back, like I asked you, hey, what mistakes did you make? I can learn from your mistakes, right? And I can avoid them. And And so what worked in creating something? People should learn from people that have done something.
Hey, you can shortcut it, right? You shortcut all their mistakes,
exactly.
and you don't have to. And mistakes are expensive.
Yeah, a fool learns by his own mistakes.
Yeah.
A wise man learns by the mistakes of others.
So just before we wrap it up, top 3 tips.
Well, one is
success.
the obscurity thing. Number 2, man, you got to get around people that have done the deal. They've done the deal the way you want to, have created the life you want to. So if the guy made a bunch of money and then he ripped a bunch of people off, but he got rich and he ripped a bunch of people off, and that's how he's made his career. That's not the guy you'd want to study, unless, of course, you like the idea of ripping people off. Okay, so there's some guys out there that have done that, and they're like, "What do you think of so and so?" I think he's a criminal. I don't follow criminals. I don't want to be a criminal, right? So I don't want to mentor myself after Don Corleone.
Yeah,
I mean, it didn't end good. It never ends good. So I would find people that have created the life you want, and it doesn't have to be in the thing you do.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be in the exact thing you do or exact business. There's a lot. They don't have to be in network marketing to teach you how to be great at network marketing or great in life or a great husband. Or so the third thing I would say is, look, it's a long play. You know, it's a long play. You know, it's a long game. This is not a 60-minute game, and everything that you anticipate is not going to be what happens to you. It's going to be the things you never ever thought about. I mean, who would think that the UK would leave?
Yeah, there's always surprises.
It's
right?
surprises, man. There's stuff going on every day that nobody thinks is going to happen. You just don't think.
There's a lot of opportunity in that as well, though. You know,
Totally.
Difficulty
For
equals
instance,
opportunity.
For instance, Google and Facebook came out, 2 or 3 days ago, and they stopped our ads. They're telling me I can't advertise right now. They're stopping my ads. They're saying they're going to suspend my accounts. When I started my business, there was no Google and Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, I come into the office. The point about this is I wouldn't anticipate this. When I started my company, there was no Google and no Facebook, and I didn't have a budget to spend money in advertising.
Right.
Fast forward 30 years, we got Google and Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
They've been around 6 or 7 or 8 years, whatever. Now we're spending money with Google and Facebook, and they say you can't tell people you can make them a millionaire. So they ban my ads because they're like, you're making claims that aren't true. I said, dude, I know for sure, without a doubt, I can make people millionaires. I know I can. There's no doubt about it. I've done it.
Yeah.
I've done it for myself. I've done it for other people. I know it's simple enough. The fact that you don't believe, you know, and so I'm having this fight. The point of that is, who would anticipate this war with the giant titans on the planet? Now, what I did with that was I'm like, oh, dude, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this this is energy, man. It's going to be a good battle. It's going to be fun. You know, we're going to go down fighting. So, you know, just stay with it, man. It's a long game. You know, there's the rules change in the game.
Cool.
The players change. Just hang out there, stick it out, you know.
And finally, what do you love? I mean, this is a network marketing audience generally. What do you love about the industry? And not in the industry yourself, but you love it, right?
No, I love network marketing, number one, because you instantly get dropped into a pool of people that are like-minded. What is that worth?
Yeah.
You know, if it's true that it's not what you know, but who you know, what is it worth that you would for $50 get dropped in, or $500, or whatever the number is, man?
Yeah.
You know, the first 30 years of my life, I spent my time saving money. One day I woke up and I'm like, what am I doing in a Holiday Inn, man? You have Holiday Inns?
Yeah.
Dude, go to the nice hotels. Go stay at the Four Seasons, even if it costs you $400 more. You got a chance to meet somebody.
Yeah.
You're not going to meet anybody at a Holiday Inn that has any money, dude. The guy went to Holiday Inn because breakfast was free. Okay, so stay at the Four Seasons, man, where you can meet people, and then go out, get out of your room and go meet people at the pool. You're going to meet some of the most interesting, connected, wise people.
It's the same with flying upper class, you know, you put yourself in an area where you can chill at a bar on a plane and network with some really cool people that are going to teach you stuff.
Yeah, totally. So, I mean, I bought a plane last year and
just say that again.
I bought a plane last year. You can pull it up, we'll show it to them. So
love it.
I love my plane. Okay, this was like
I'd probably fit on that one actually.
You would fit on it, dude. There's the 9 seats on it, so we always have a couple seats open. But the point of that story is, Jared Glant, who is a VP, he's 33 years old. He works for me, and he's gone from being worth nothing to $1 million in 4 or 5 years.
Nice.
And by using exactly the material right here. But he said to me, "Hey Grant, when we quit flying, bring it on in. when we quit flying commercial, we're not gonna. I don't have the VP of the sales force on the plane with me.
Right.
Right. And he's like, we're not going to meet those people anymore that we used to meet when we'd fly through Dallas or London or wherever. And I said, no, dude, we're going to be flying into a private airport. Who are we going to meet now?
Right. Yeah.
We're going to meet the guy that is a partner at Microsoft or, you know, the big giant companies. We're going to meet the owner of the company, not the VP.
Yeah.
So,
network to net worth is the saying.
yeah, your network is equivalent to what your net worth is going to be.
Okay, cool. That's a wrap, man. Thanks.
Dude, hey, thank you, man.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
John. Thanks,
Love
man.
it. Top
Thanks.
guy.
You guys be
Get
great.
your stuff.